Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a watch me work video where I show you guys myself working on real life clients. So this is what we're starting with today, completely natural nails. I haven't done a video just starting from scratch in quite a long time, so I thought I would bring you guys along with me, and this was what we ended up with. She wanted something nice and natural, so I recommended we do a nice soft like baby boomer French ombre fade, and I think they look so gorgeous. So I'm going to show you guys how we did this. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. I post all things nails, tutorials, hauls, watch me work videos like this, and I'd love for you to join. So first I'm taking some alcohol or some cleanser and just cleaning the nails really well. We want to make sure they're super clean before we even start. So I'm going to make sure her natural nails are really nice and clean, both hands, scrubbing them really good, and also under the free edge. Then I'm going to be starting with my e-file prep. This is the detail bit from Erica's ATA, and I'm using this one because it's a little bit longer, so I can prep her natural nails a little bit faster because it's a little bit longer, so I can just go over the entire nail really quick and get it all nice and prepped. So I'm just using this bit to remove any stuck on cuticle, dead skin, get all that stuff off, and get a nice clean prep. If you are interested in learning more about this, I highly suggest checking out the description box, clicking the link, and filling out the form so that you can be notified of any future classes coming up possibly later this year that I'm really excited about. So I'd love for you to join that if you are interested. Now I'm using the Erica's Boss Lady nippers, and I'm just nipping off any of the skin that's kind of hanging up and away off of the nail, kind of that skin that's nice and loose, just making sure that's nice and clean, nipping that off. These nippers have been out of stock for a while. They're just having trouble with the shipment because it comes over from Europe and everything's all backed up right now. So you can sign up for email notifications on the website if you want to be notified when they will be back in stock. And then lastly, I'm just finishing up with the refine ball bit, and I'm just going around the cuticle area again just to smooth over if the nippers left any blunt cuts or anything like that. I just want to make sure those cuticles are nice and smooth so we don't get hangnails. Now I'm using my file just to refine the shape. She does want to work towards more of a rounded or almond shape, so I'm just going to round them out a little bit and keep as much of the length as possible. And then as her nails grow out over appointments, then we can work them towards more of that almond shape. These are some of my new favorite files. These are the Luxa polish files, the Zebra files 100, 180 grit, and I absolutely am loving them. I also love the shape of them as well because you can go around the cuticle area really nicely without scratching it because it's curved, so it'll just curve with the cuticle area. And I also love they don't lose their grit. Like, they are some really great high quality files. As always, you can find the links to everything that I use down in the description box. Now for the gel application, I am starting with my Luminary Commit Primer. I'm going to be using Luminary on this client today, so I'm just doing one layer of the primer. It does not need to be cured, it just air dries. And now I'm going in with my luminary gel in the clarity color. It's just their clear, and I'm just painting on a thin layer over the nail, and then I'm going to add a little bit of bigger bead of gel and float that on and build up the structure a little bit to give these nails some strength. Now I am going to go over the luminary gel just really quickly with the soft side of my file, just to give them a little bit of a buff, just to make sure that they are nice and smooth and that there's no lumps or bumps. Usually, you know, you can apply the gel in a way where you can make sure that it's really nice and smooth. I just like to go over with my file just a little bit, just to refine anything and refine the shape. And now I'm just cleansing the nails of any dust that's left over from refining them. And then we are going to go into the baby boomer design. Now this client likes a more sheer natural look. So for the color, I went with the Magpie gel polish called Come What May. It's a sheer pink gel polish. It's pretty much clear, but it has a really nice pink hue to it. So I did 2 coats of that over all of the nails, and then I cured each layer for 60 seconds. Now I'm going in with my matte top coat. This is the Koopa matte top coat. It's a no wipe matte top coat. However, if you have a matte top coat that does need to be cleansed, that's totally fine. You can use it and cleanse the tacky layer off and then work with the pigments from there. And I also have a fully detailed video about how to do this technique of ombre using the pigments in another video. So you can check that out if you want to see like a full detailed tutorial on how to create this. So now I am taking a fluffy brush and I am dipping it into the baby pigment from Magpie Beauty. It's a white pigment. It doesn't have any shimmer, just a plain white pigment. And I am applying it directly onto the ends of the nails. And I am going to apply it directly on the ends first because that's where you're going to get the most pigment deposited, is where you place your brush down first. So I'm just going around all the nails and doing that, and then I'm going to kind of dust off the excess of my brush and then use what's left over to kind of work it up the nail and to create that fade. I absolutely love the baby pigment for creating the baby boomer ombre look. It makes it just so much easier, so I love this one. I can't live without it, and I haven't experienced any chipping or anything with the technique that I use to apply it. So if you're worried about that, make sure to watch that tutorial again for the full details of how to do this technique. One little thing that I do to help prevent it from chipping is I make sure and file the edges first before I apply my top coat, which I will show you in just a minute. So after I've filed all the edges and I just dust off the extra pigment, I actually had her go put her hand in the lamp first just for an extra cure to make sure that pigment is not going to move around too much. And then I am just going in and applying my top coat, and I would suggest top coating twice and making sure you cap the edges to prevent any chipping. But you can see it just adds like such a natural kind of gorgeous soft look to the nail, and I think it's so beautiful. And I think this just kind of highlighted her nails. It's like her natural nails, but better. Like, it just looks so gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Don't forget to give this video a like. It tells YouTube that you enjoyed this video and helps me know to create more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.